Right now, as you're watching this video, Netflix is studying millions of people like you, and they've discovered something terrifying: 7 dark psychology tricks that make it almost impossible to stop watching. You told yourself just one episode last night. 3 hours later, you're still glued to the screen, exhausted but unable to click away. This isn't your fault. Netflix has engineered an addiction machine, and today I'm going to expose exactly how it works. Meet Sarah. Yesterday at 8 p.m., she opened Netflix to watch one episode of Stranger Things. At 2 a.m., she finally closed her laptop, feeling guilty, tired, and wondering what just happened. Sound familiar? You're not alone. The average person now spends over 3 hours daily on Netflix. But here's the dark truth. This isn't entertainment anymore. It's psychological warfare, and you're the target. Netflix utilizes a phenomenon psychologists call the Zeigarnik effect. Your brain is wired to remember incomplete tasks. It's why you can't forget that unfinished project or that unresolved argument. Netflix weaponizes this. Almost every episode ends mid-action, mid-conversation, or on a shocking reveal. Your brain literally enters a state of psychological tension. The only way to relieve that tension? Watch the next episode. In Stranger Things, Squid Game, every single episode ends when your anxiety is at its peak. This isn't accidental. Writers are specifically trained to create these cliffhangers. They're exploiting your brain's inability to handle uncertainty. Ever notice that 5-second countdown before the next episode plays? That's not a courtesy. That's a psychological trap. Here's how it works. After watching an episode, your brain is tired. You're experiencing decision fatigue. Netflix knows this. That countdown creates artificial urgency. Your exhausted brain thinks, it's easier to do nothing than to move my hand and click cancel. This exploits what psychologists refer to as the default bias. Humans naturally choose the path of least resistance. Netflix made keep watching the default. You have to actively fight to stop. That's dark psychology at its finest. Let's talk about your brain chemistry. Every time something exciting happens in a show, your brain releases dopamine, that feel-good chemical. Netflix has turned this into a science. They've engineered shows to deliver dopamine hits every 45 to 60 minutes, just like a slot machine. And just like gambling, your brain starts craving that next hit. You're not weak. You're chemically hooked. The scariest part? Netflix measures exactly when your dopamine drops. The moment you might get bored, bam, a plot twist, an action scene, a romantic moment. They're literally programming your brain chemistry. Here's something that will blow your mind. The Netflix thumbnail you see is different from what your friend sees. For the same show, Netflix creates dozens of different thumbnails for every show. Then they test which image triggers your specific psychology. If you love action, you see explosions. If you love romance, you see couples. If you respond to faces, you see close-ups of actors. They're A/B testing your subconscious mind. Every thumbnail is psychological bait, customized specifically for your weaknesses. It's like they're reading your mind, because they basically are. Ever spent 30 minutes scrolling through Netflix, found nothing, then just rewatch The Office again? That's not laziness. That's choice overload. Netflix's endless library isn't designed to give you options. It's designed to overwhelm you. When humans face too many choices, we experience decision paralysis. Our brains shut down. So what do? You default back to whatever's already playing. Or you choose the safe option you've already seen. Netflix wants you exhausted and confused, because confused people just keep watching whatever's in front of them. But here's the truly sinister part. All of these tricks work together. The cliffhanger creates anxiety. The countdown exploits your exhaustion. The dopamine hooks your brain chemistry. The thumbnails bait your subconscious. The overwhelming choices paralyze your decision-making. It's a perfectly engineered psychological trap designed by neuroscientists and behavioral experts whose only job is keeping you watching. You're not battling your own willpower. You're up against a billion-dollar machine that knows more about your psychology than you do. So how do you fight back? Awareness is your first weapon. 3 quick fixes. 1. Turn off autoplay in your Netflix settings right now. 2. Set a timer before you start watching. 3. Decide what you're watching before opening Netflix. Don't browse. Choose watch and close. These companies only win when you don't know the game they're playing. Now you know. If this opened your eyes, subscribe because I'm exposing more dark psychology tricks that control your life. Comment below, which trick shocked you the most? Let's break free together.